Hey friends, welcome back. Thank you for joining me on another video. If you're new here, my name is Melissa. As you're seeing right now in our last part one of this living room makeover transformation, this is what you will see. We were creating two side flanking bookshelves on the sides of our fireplace. And so you will see us creating, at least putting one together. And we were starting to embark on the second one when that video ended. So in today's video, I'm going to take you through us finishing this second cabinet. And then in the third part of these videos will be the final of sanding and painting and getting them ready for the decorating. And then the decorating we will save for the next video where I will be doing the fall living room makeover. So I hope you enjoy the video today, and so let's get to it. Okay friends, so we are starting on the second cabinet here, and he had already placed the cabinet and attached it to the wall. And you can see I'm placing these supports on the top of the cabinet. We did this one the exact same way as we did the first cabinet. So yeah, we probably didn't do it exactly the way, you know, professionals would have done it, but we're not professionals. So this is what we're working on right now.
Same thing. Either or.
Is that hanging over?
Could work.
No, it shouldn't hang over. No, that one over there is flush. That one over there is flush.
Yeah, it's flush with this. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll flush it. I mean, I measured it the same length. 13 or 36 inches.
I mean, you can feel it and see.
Little ridge, right? Look at it.
I mean, you can feel it and see. It feels like it's got a little bit more ledge.
Oh, it's flush right there. Yeah, I mean, it's close. I cut that one good. Might be off this wall a little bit. Whew. I mean, he ain't getting no better than that. That's pretty good.
Do you want glue?
I mean, we can come back and sand it if we have to. There in the center. You'll never notice that.
Do you want glue?
You'll never notice that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to set the big crock up on top of it. Gotta hit these little edges too, like just a little along this edge. You know, just like I put little spots on it, what I did, yeah. All along that oak on the front, like back here toward the back, that way it don't shoot out the front. Got it?
Got her. I can't pick the big crock up.
Where's them weights at? You had?
They're in the crock. Okay, so this cabinet is almost completed, building wise. Obviously it needs sanded and painted and trim, caulked, and all that stuff, cracks and that stuff. But as far as the build, it's just about completed. We still need to do the, let me see if I can fix you. We need to do like the crown molding at the top. And then along the sides here, the wood piece that we put on the front of the shelves, we're going to add that to like the trim. So let me bring you to kind of show you what I'm talking about. So instead of it looking like that, it will essentially look like this, just to give it like a finished, polished look. So, and that will be all the way from the top. Let me you it better. So it'll be all the way from the top and then all the way down, and it'll give it a much more polished look. So, and then the baseboard still needs to go on at the floor. But other than that, that one is completely built. So once we get those pieces on, then I can get in and use sandpaper and fill cracks and nail holes and screw holes and all that stuff, and then get in there and paint and get it fixed. And then comes the pretty part. As you can tell, I've already been like putting stuff on there because I kind of wanted to visualize like what is it going to look like. So last night I went and I put some stuff on there, but obviously that's not going to stay like that, but just playing around. So once it gets done, it'll be super exciting. So, but we're almost done that one, but he's moving on to the other one right now and getting the structure and all of that built. So he's trying his best to get these done because I think he's tired of these, and I don't think he wants me asking him to do any more projects anytime soon. And if I do, it needs to be a really, really, really little project, not a big project. So I think I might have lost my helper out of this one. Did I lose you, babe? Did I lose you?
Lose me from what?
To being my helper?
Finish this one. And we'll see.
Oh, okay. So hopefully this one goes a little bit easier than the last one, since the last one was the first one. We've never done this before, so I think, all things considered, you know, we don't have the proper tools for this type of a project, and he will tell you he's not a carpenter, but I think he's done a fabulous job. So, and we're not done yet, so he's working. I'm trying to do what I can do, you know, hold the plywood and stuff. The plywood that we're ripping down for the shelves, or he's ripping down for the shelves, is, I think I told you, I'm not sure, is a lot of the extra wood from where we built Bella's, he built Bella's run for when she had her puppies. So we were able to use that wood. We do have to, like I said, the pieces that we have to buy here, the reason why we can't finish it is because we have to go back. We got to buy the crown molding, and we need to buy that side piece, and he's got to fix the baseboard. So, but other than that, I'm excited. Oh, and this is day, how many days have we been working on it? You worked on it?
Well, I have no idea on that one.
Is this day 4? 3 or 4? What day did Alex and them come over? Huh?
I might have to put a screw down that one.
They didn't come over yesterday, did they?
No. It's been a couple days.
The day before.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
today is Wednesday.
I think they came over.
Today's Wednesday. They came
Wednesday.
over. No, today's Wednesday. They came over Monday, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So we worked on it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think today's day 4. So, but last night we didn't, you know, once he finished this part, he just kind of got the cabinet installed, and he was ready to take a break. So he earned his break. So we're just kind of doing it. He's trying to bust it out and get it done, but at the same time, you know, we have to go to work during the day. We can't just spend the whole day on it. So we're utilizing the time that we have. So.
Sure it didn't come out inside the cabinet. It didn't.
Okay, so at this point here, we're attaching this side panel. That panel piece was actually, I believe I might have stated in the first video, but it was actually a panel piece that we had left over from our kitchen remodel. And so we were able to, he was able to cut that, and we were able to use that on the side. So that saved us some money right there. So I was just putting the glue on the cabinet and he was placing the board. So that's what we're working on at this point, just attaching the side while we're waiting on the top, the glue to kind of seal.
You want another cucumber?
Uh-huh.
Another cucumber? I won't eat them all. They're good. I like them like that.
Very good.
Okay, friends, I just want to explain the reason why I'm not doing this video like a tutorial or telling you dimensions or sizes or anything. Obviously, sizes would be different in everybody's home anyway, but we're not professionals, so I don't want to give, like, you know, what we did as tutorials. There's tons of other videos like that out there that would help you better than what we could. I'm just kind of showing you what we did to kind of share with you the transformation of what we come up with for our living room.
Painting over this stuff the first time was a nightmare in itself because it's so textured and it is really rough.
Okay. Honesty. So, this is where I am while you see him working on the shelves. There's not really much I can do to, like, help him. So, I'm sitting here watching my girl Marina and watching Fearfully Created. So I'm just waiting. My job will come after. So, yeah. I just thought I would be real because I've been in there helping every now and then in shots, but for the majority, he's the one doing this, and thank God for him. And I have helped with certain things, you know, like, let me try to screw that screw in, or I've glued the stuff down. But for the majority of it, he's doing all of it. So I didn't want to be fake. I'm on the couch and I'm watching Marina. So while he's building the shelves. You're doing fabulous, honey.
I went in and did detail painting.
Okay, so he's back at it again. This is night 5, I think. I'm not sure. So he says he's determined to get them done tonight, so we'll see. I mean, had car issues, so we had to deal with that first. But he's back at it. Once his part gets finished, then my part will begin. So, yeah, we're working on them again.
Okay, so my poor husband, those stairs were killing him. He went up and down those stairs I don't know how many times. He said the next project we need, if I do another project, I think I need to make sure that it's like all on one level where he doesn't have to go up and down the steps. I guess we could have put the saw outside the back patio, but then we would have had to clean it. It was just easier to put it down by the basement. So right now he is placing on the supports. And the supports, we didn't have to buy these either. He took the plywood that we had left over from him building Bella's run, and he ripped it down into those strips and did an excellent job and made supports for the shelves. And then instead of placing, let me see if I can explain this correctly. The way we did it, instead of placing one board on top of that support and then another board but underneath of that support, causing the shelf to be much wider than the board that we had for the front, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. If you look underneath of his legs right there where he's kneeling, he has just enough left over on the back side and on the sides. He made the bottom board a little bit smaller so that it still stacked the boards and made them thicker to look like a thicker shelf when we put the front piece on, the decorative trim part. But that shelf actually sat on top of the support. I hope that makes sense, trying to explain it. This is not the way you would typically probably do it, but this is just the way we did it. And it worked for us. It worked great. It made, and that was completely came out of his brain to do, and it was perfect. And these shelves, I believe, went a whole lot easier than the first one. But obviously with the first one, he was figuring out how we were going to do it. We were trying to figure out exactly what we were going to do, how we were going to fix the shelves. And he ended up thinking of doing it this way, and it just worked out great. And so we placed our little trim piece on the front, and then he attached those boards to those side pieces. So yeah, he did a great job. I'm super proud of him. It was a chore. I know it was a chore, and it was a big project to ask of him, and he was a trooper. He worked tirelessly. He went to work all day, and he dedicated this whole week to coming home and, working until dark to where he couldn't see to saw the boards anymore outside. So I'm super happy and super proud of him. I'm thankful that he didn't fuss too much. So, but I have to do a lot of voiceovers because I noticed while watching this back, we didn't talk a whole lot. Our brains were hyper focused on a project. And I've noticed that with my cleaning videos. I do the same thing. So he must be just like me. We get hyper focused, and yeah, we don't talk. We just get the job done. So at this point, he was working on obviously the last finishing touches. The cabinets were up, and he was working on the baseboard trim, and I was just kind of going up along behind, just trying to do what I can do, be the cleanup crew. Yeah, and he had gotten this nail gun so that we could place the trim on easier, and then he ends up, let's say the next part after that was to put the crown molding at the top, which I'm not sure if I get that on video, but that was the finishing touches for the cabinet.
All right. So they are completely built and finished. Now let the caulking and painting begin.
Okay, friends, so that's going to conclude today's video. This is just going to be a short little clip you're seeing here of what's to come. I will be caulking, sanding, and doing the painting, getting it prepped and ready. And then the final will be when I get to decorate, and that'll be in my fall living room decorate with me video. So I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. Again, this is not a tutorial. It is just what we did to create our shelves, and I'm super happy with them. But I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe, comment down below, and Lord willing, friends, there'll be another one. Bye.